It's okay to love your kids and also want them to shut up. At least that's what Loop earplugs would want you to believe. Now, every time you run an ad, you're making a bet that you understand your buyer's pains, frustrations, joys, and highs and lows. The most effective ads have the strongest bets, which is basically a message that makes your buyer feel understood. And in a world where things like raising a kid is sometimes romanticized, Loop earplugs is betting that parents could probably do without all the downside. Now, whether they're trying to be funny or just erring on the side of harsh, they're probably saying what a lot of parents are thinking, but too afraid to say out loud. Whether that message resonates with you or not, they actually back it up with their product, which completes the bet. Now, should we be filtering out our kids yelling and screaming and crying? I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole. But the lesson is calling out what your buyer is secretly thinking and proving that your product solves it. That second part matters because we're going to talk about it later in this video. Next up, IMS isn't just betting on whether you'll buy, they're betting on whether you'll stay. They know that true growth lies in retaining customers, not just acquiring them, because in an increasingly complex competitive supplement market, they have basically easy to say yes to offers. They've got strong product quality and they've got celebrity endorsements. But they know that for every new customer that comes in the door, there's 50 people looking for similar products at a lower price. And every month when the subscription hits their existing customers, they're questioning why it costs so much. So they're proof stacking. They have a whitelisted ad from Giannis Antetokounmpo or whatever, which isn't just an endorsement. He's actually an investor in addition to David Beckham. Plus, they talk about third-party certification as being important and probably trying to justify their premium price. Now, word of caution, if you don't do it right, stacking proof can lead to an ad with way too many messages. But IM8 does it very well here. They've got one claim with 2 layers of proof underneath it. I saved the worst for last because Bic walked up to the table and basically bet on everything just being unserious. Using comedy in your marketing works when it's part of your overall positioning, like the absurdity of Liquid Death's brand voice, which is repeated and built into almost every ad that they run. But this ad feels more like a comedy writer's room punching up SNL sketches rather than a message that resonates with people who could be actual buyers. Because if you remove the unserious nature of the ad, there's really nothing underneath it. That's the difference between Bic and Loop. Loop actually earns the joke or whatever you want to call it, and Bic just has the joke. So don't fall into the trap of being edgy just for being edgy. Make strong bets.